G'day, how's it going, rail fans, and welcome to Australia Worldwide Gaming with yours truly, the godfather of the rails, and it is roadmap time, ladies and gentlemen, for April 2022. We give you the latest details and the brand new screenshots for Train Sim World 2. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to go through today. As predicted, we have a new German route on the roadmap. And as predicted, it's worded exactly the same as it was when we had the Swiss announcement. So that's the way the roadmap's going to be now. So if something gets announced, they'll say UK, they'll say German, they'll say USA, they'll say Swiss, they'll say French, wherever they go. They'll say it in that wording, and then we should have some details within a space of a couple of weeks after that. So the question now is, where in Germany are we going? Hopefully Frankfurt, Berlin. That's where I like to see it go. I like to see something German, so I'm happy because German routes are my favorite in Train Sim World. So anyway, let's get into the details, and we'll go through the new screenshots as we go along, folks.
Welcome to the April 2022 roadmap for Train Sim World 2. Since changing to our monthly format, with plenty of movement, an update on Horseshoe Curve, the Dbbr 420, the Xbox Audio and PS5 DLC limit issues. Also, in the first of our development deep dives, we have a chat with Adam to find out more about Mastery Route rewards for preserved collection routes. What's changed this month? Movement on the roadmap this month sees several items being removed, including dynamic billboards, 2 route releases and the first batches of the preservation updates being released: London Bakerloo Line, Schnellfahrstrecke Kölnachen, Main Spessartbahn, East Coast Way, Hauptstrecke München-Augsburg Tees Valley Line. We are reviewing these releases and will update further if needed. New on the roadmap we have German route, a new route we aren't quite ready to share additional information on at this stage, but we will keep you updated as development progresses. Horseshoe Curve. Horseshoe Curve, developed by Skyhook Games, will bring one of America's most legendary and dramatic railroad landmarks to life, so we checked in with the team to discuss areas they have been focusing on with their development. Since January, Skyhook have really worked hard on the feedback provided by our internal reviews, QA reports, and beta groups. They have demonstrated a strong desire to ensure Horseshoe Curve is a great route, enjoyed by all. Over the last few months, the team has completely reworked the physics and brake implementation of the ES44 AC locomotive, as well as given the audio further tweaks and improvements. On the GP38-2 front, the gameplay side has seen an expansion of available services and tasks in the timetable for players to experience. This includes switching around Juniata and grain runs to and from Crescent interlocking. With the extra time, more details have been put into key locations along the route, as well as adjustments to improve performance across all hardware platforms. All in, we have seen over 100 additional updates that have gone above and beyond our feedback after Christmas. Here are some screenshots to whet your appetites. Dbbr 420 Electric Multiple Unit, developed by TSG. The community are already familiar with TSG and the amazing work that went into creating the DBG6 diesel shunter. We are now thrilled to start sharing information about the upcoming Dbbr 420 Electric Multiple Unit. We spoke to Make Golds and asked how development is progressing. The areas of focus at the moment are getting the 3D art looking good and to a high quality, while technical development is also ongoing with Simograph. We plan to implement some interesting and unique features for this unit, such as individually opening passenger windows, needing to pick up the reservoir key from a shelf before inserting it, or that the cab door cannot be accessed unless the driver's seat is stowed away. We hope this will add an extra layer of enjoyment for the community. We are also pleased to share that the audio has come from original recordings thanks to the assistance of a real driver. More details of this loco will come soon, and when it does, Australia Worldwide Gaming will bring you railfans a information update video here at our YouTube channel. Xbox Audio. In our previous roadmap we promised we would update the community on our sound team's progress with Xbox Audio improvements. The approach we had been taking to improve the sounds has proven to be unworkable. We are now looking at new avenues to improve the sounds. This doesn't mean we have halted our efforts, and we remain aware of the severity of this issue, and how it impacts our players. We are currently looking to change the structure of the sound team so that we can ensure the right people are on the task. This does, however, mean that we currently cannot put a release date on the project. We appreciate this is disappointing, but we will update when we have more news. PS5 64GB update. We understand the community is anxious to know how we are progressing with the 64GB limit that many PS5 users encounter. The DLC fix work is continuing. Since our last update there are no milestones to report, but our engineer continues to make progress. We have identified some parts of the work that a second engineer can assist on, and tasked an additional person to support. We're doing everything we can to bring this in as quickly as possible, and as soon as we have a potential release window, we'll ensure you are kept up to date. Other bug fixes. Whilst we are unable to provide a comprehensive list of issues we're currently working on, we wanted to list some high priority issues we're investigating. This is by no means a comprehensive list. London Commuter, performance issues on 8th generation consoles. London Commuter, red light issues. Nahverkehr Dresden, performance issues on 8th generation consoles. Harlem Line, red light issues. Creators Club, restoring access to liveries for Xbox players. Re-adding Raby 523 to livery designer, but not Creators Club. Development Deep Dive, Dovetail Live Mastery rewards for the preserved collection. In this month's Development Deep Dive, we spoke to Adam about the Mastery rewards and the Preservation Crew's involvement with the unique scenery tiles you can unlock by completing challenges. What is DTL Mastery? Mastery is a system provided by the Dovetail Live platform offering additional challenges for the player to complete on their favorite routes, which in turn provide rewards and achievements for doing so. Mastery generally has two tiers of challenges. Completing the Tier 1 challenge grants access to a unique set of decals for use in the livery designer. Completing the Tier 2 challenge adds a special scene to the route itself. This can be anything from a nearby street parade or music festival, to escaped animals and hot air balloons. Okay railfans, now to the main part of the roadmap for April 2022. These are forthcoming add-ons that are being developed by Dovetail Games. GAAR 501 Spirit of Steam, Liverpool Lime Street, crew with LMS Jubilee Class LMS Stanier Class 8F. New German route. These are forthcoming add-ons that are being developed by teams outside Dovetail Games. NDDR 703 Horseshoe Curve, Altoona, Johnstown South Fork with ES44 ACGP 38-2, developed by Skyhook Games. DBBL 501 DBBR 420 Electric Multiple Unit, Hauptstrecke München Augsburg, developed by TSG. Core features are larger projects. These may be significant new pieces of functionality or changes that will affect players on one or several different platforms. Often requiring more time in development, this list may move more slowly than others. Approved licensed brand decals for the livery designer. PlayStation 5 add-on limit fix. Rush hour passenger system for London Commuter. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 profile transfer. Projects that players will notice but don't fall into one of the other categories. Dovetail Live Rewards. Projects that are being tackled by the preservation crew. Many of these upgrades will simply be adding the latest game functionality to an older route. The additions or changes in the upgrade will include some or all of the following: station departure boards, animated crossings, platform climb-up functionality, improved track rendering, rush hour passenger density and appearance, support for rail driver, contact signaler functionality, minor fixes to scenery, minor fixes to audio, minor fixes to gameplay, minor fixes to menu items, livery designer compatibility and scenario planner expansion. Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr. Ruhr-Sieg Nord. Great Western Express. Peninsula Corridor. Rapid Transit. Rhein-Ruhr-Ossen. Oakville Subdivision. Northern Transpennine. West Somerset Railway. Long Island Railroad. LGV Mediterranean Rush Hour Passengers DTL Mastery Reward. Hauptstrecke Hamburg-Lübeck Rush Hour Passengers. Scottish Commuter Rush Hour Passengers. Items that have been removed from the roadmap. This is either because they have been completed, their status having changed, or the project having been suspended. London Bakerloo Line, Preservation Crew, complete. Schnellfahrstrecke Köln-Aachen, Preservation Crew, complete. Main-Spessartbahn, Preservation Crew, complete. East Coast Way, Preservation Crew, complete. Hauptstrecke München-Augsburg, Preservation Crew, complete. Tees Valley Line, Preservation Crew, complete. Dynamic Billboards, complete. CBBR 702 S-Bahn Zentralschweiz, Luzern, Circe with SBB Rabi 523, developed by Rivet Games, complete. NCCR 702 Harlem Line, Grand Central Terminal, White Plains with M3A and M7A, complete. Inaccessible collectibles on London Commuter and Sherman Hill. That's all the details for this month's roadmap. See you all again in May 2022 for the next roadmap update here at Australia Worldwide Gaming's YouTube channel.